Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to revise the chapter electrostatic potential and capacitance. Okay, and capacitance. Okay, electrostatic potential and capacitance. Okay. Without wasting time, one by one we will revise all the points in our notes. Okay. What is the first point in our note? The first point is electrostatic potential energy. Okay, electrostatic potential energy. What is electrostatic potential energy? Let us read. Electrostatic potential energy is the energy because of relative positions of charges in the system. Okay, relative positions of charges in the system. So basically potential energy is always because of relative positions. Okay, now electrostatic potential energy will be because of relative positions of charges. Potential energy is energy because of relative positions, and electrostatic potential energy will be energy because of relative positions of charges. Okay, you can call the relative positions as configuration of the system. Okay, relative positions of charges means configuration of the system. Okay, now there is one more note. Let us read what is that note. Says potential energy can be defined only if the interactions means forces involved are of conservative nature. What is the meaning of conservative force? The work done by the conservative force does not depend on the path. Okay, if the work done by the force or against the force is independent of the path, then you will call that force as conservative. Okay, or that field as conservative. Okay, potential energy concept is applicable only for conservative fields, otherwise they are not applicable. Okay, now the next point is, give me 1 second. Okay, just a second. Here. Now we are going to read the useful points for understanding of potential energy in the electric field. Okay, let us try to understand the potential energy. Okay, what are the useful points that we have to remember? First point is this: doing work on the system means providing energy to the system. Quite obvious, no need to discuss. Okay, when you do work on the system, you provide energy to the system. Quite obvious. Now to transfer and transform energy, the work must be done. If you want to transfer energy to the system, definitely you have to do the work. And even if you want to change the form of energy, one form to other form, in that situation also you have to do the work. Okay, fine. Next, when all the charges present in the system are at infinity, then such a configuration is assumed to be at zero potential energy. Okay, when all the charges present in the system are at infinity distance from each other, then this configuration is called as zero potential energy configuration, or a potential energy of this configuration is taken as zero. Okay, remember this. Next point is electrostatic interaction energy or electrostatic potential energy. Okay, electrostatic interaction energy is defined as external work required to assemble the particles from infinity to given point. Electrostatic potential energy किंवा electrostatic interaction energy म्हणजे काय? What is that? It is the external work required to assemble the particles, basically charges, from infinity to given configuration. Okay, from infinity to given configuration. Charges infinity ला असतील आधी आणि फायनली ते कुठे असतील? गिवन कॉन्फिगरेशन ला असतील. To do this, to bring the charges from infinity to given position, what is the amount of work done by the external force? That work is called as interaction energy or the potential energy of the system. Okay, now always remember, if the force between the particles of the system is of attractive nature, then the potential energy will be negative, and if the force is of repulsive nature, then the potential energy will be positive. Always remember this. Okay, what this point is about? This point is about force, if the force between the particles of the system is of attractive nature, then the potential energy of the system will be negative, and if the force between the particles of the system is repulsive, then in that case potential energy will come out to be automatically positive. Remember, this is a sign convention. Okay, next. Now here what we are given, here we are given a 2-point charges. Okay, initially the first point charge was at infinity. We want to bring that charge from infinity to given point. Okay, initially let's say second charge is not present, only first charge is to be brought from infinity to given point. There is no one to attract this charge, there is no one to repel this charge, so this charge can this charge can come from infinity to given point without doing any work. So this work done is equal to 0 because there is no charge to attract or repel this charge. Now here we are bringing the second charge. Okay, now we are bringing the second charge from infinity to given location, but while bringing the second charge from infinity to given location, this charge will experience force because of the first charge. This charge will experience a force because of the first charge, and while bringing that charge from infinity to given point, there will be some amount of work done. Okay, तो चार्ज इन्फिनिटी पासून गिवन पॉइंटला आणताना मात्र बाळांनो काहीतरी वर्क करावं लागेल. ओके, फाइन. So potential energy of the system will be equal to work done to assemble the system. तो पहिला चार्ज इन्फिनिटी टू गिवन पोझिशनला आणला, दुसरा चार्ज फ्रॉम इन्फिनिटी टू गिवन पोझिशनला आणला. So first work done in bringing the first charge plus work done in bringing the second charge, but work done in bringing the first charge is 0. Work done in bringing the second charge फक्त calculate करावं लागेल. Okay, this is going to be the work done by the external force. Now how to find out work done by the external force? Work done by the external force is equal to change in kinetic energy of the system plus change in potential energy of the system. Whatever the work has been done by the external force, that will be utilized in two ways. First way is to change the kinetic energy, and second way is to change the potential energy. External work जे काय केलं गेलंय सिस्टीम वरती, एक्सटर्नल फोर्सनी जे काय सिस्टीम वरती वर्क केलंय ते दोन गोष्टींसाठी वापरलं जाईल. फर्स्ट टू चेंज द कायनेटिक एनर्जी अँड सेकंड टू चेंज द पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी. नाउ हियर इन ऑल these situations we are going to bring the charge from infinity to given point without acceleration. Without acceleration means without changing the velocity, and if you are not changing the velocity, without acceleration means without changing velocity, and if you are not changing the velocity of the particles of the system, then that means change in kinetic energy of the system is going to be 0, because here you are not changing the velocity, so kinetic energy will not change, only potential energy will change. So whatever work has been done by the external force will be used only for changing the potential energy of the system. Okay, now how to find out this work? W external, it is a work done to bring the charges from infinity to given position, okay, so that is equal to change in potential energy. How to find out change in potential energy? Final potential energy minus initial potential energy, but finally the system will be at given configuration. Okay, and initially all the particles in the system will be at infinity. Okay, and we know that potential energy at infinity we take it as 0. Okay, when all the charges are at infinity, distance from each other, we take the potential energy or the interaction energy of the system 0 in that case. Okay, and final configuration energy is called as given configuration energy. Okay, now that's what we want to find out, potential energy of the given configuration. Okay, so next point is what? Next point is potential energy of one charge in the system. Now let's say in this situation here we consider two charges, but let's say if you are bringing only one charge from infinity to given point, what will be the value of the work done? That will be equal to 0, because there is no other charge to attract or repel this charge, so no work will be required to bring the first charge from infinity to given point. Okay, so interaction energy of one charge, interaction energy or the potential energy of one charge in the system विल बी ऑलवेज इक्वल टू 0. ओके, पहिला चार्ज सिस्टीम मध्ये आणायला किती वर्क लागेल? 0 लागेल. दॅट वर्क इज इक्वल टू पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी. ओके, now potential energy of system of two charges. Now let's say in our system we have two charges. Okay, q1 is the first charge and q2 is the second charge. Okay, final distance between q1 and q2 is going to be r. Final distance between q1 and q2 is going to be equal to r. Okay, so we have to bring the first charge from infinity to given point. What will be the amount of work done? That will be equal to 0. Okay, now to bring the second charge from infinity to given point, the first charge will attract or repel that charge. So we need to do work against that internal force. Okay, now let us try to find out work against that internal force. This is called as interaction energy or the potential energy of the second charge in the field of first charge. Okay, पहिला चार्ज आणताना काहीच वर्क करावं लागणार नाही, पण दुसरा चार्ज आणताना मात्र वर्क करावं लागेल. Now how to find out that work? Very simple. What is the formula of work? Integration f dx. Integration f dx. Forget about this cos 180 or cos 0. Okay, sin ची काळजी आपण बाळांनो नंतर घेऊयात. Now we are bringing the charge q2 from infinity to given position. From infinity to given position. Okay, let's say any general distance is x. Let's say any general distance is x. Okay, हा q2 चार्ज जो आहे हा at any general distance x आहे आणि हे डिस्टन्स x इन्फिनिटी टू चेंज होत जाणार आहे. अल्टिमेटली किती बनणार आहे? स्मॉल आर बनणार आहे. सो व्हेन द गिवन चार्ज q2 इज ॲट एनी जनरल डिस्टन्स x, व्हॉट इज द फोर्स बिटवीन दोज टू चार्जेस? k q1 q2 upon x square. This is the force. Let's say very small displacement is dx. This is going to be the very small work done dw. Okay, कॉन्स्टंट काय काय आहेत ते इंटिग्रेशनच्या बाहेर? k q1 q2. What remains inside integration? 1 upon x square. 1 upon x square into dx. What are the limits of x? Initially हा q2 infinity ला असेल. Finally the q2 will be at distance equal to r. So limit of x is from infinity to r. Integration of 1 upon x square dx कॅल्क्युलेट केल्यानंतर आणि infinity to r हे लिमिट टाकल्यानंतर आपल्याला फायनल आन्सर काहीतरी मिळेल. ओके, तो हे मायनस साइन कुठनं आले? ऑफकोर्स या cos 180 मुळे आलेला असणार आहे. ओके, म्हणजे इथं फोर्स आणि डिस्प्लेसमेंट एकमेकांना अपोजिट घेतलेत. म्हणजे काय? हा पण चार्ज पॉझिटिव्ह, हा पण चार्ज पॉझिटिव्ह, हा पण चार्ज पॉझिटिव्ह आणि हा पण चार्ज पॉझिटिव्ह. So force and displacement are opposite to each other. Okay, the first charge is repelling the second charge. Okay, that you can assume here. Okay, and because of that force and displacement are opposite to each other. Right now do not bother about this cos 180 and this minus sign. Okay, first of all just find out the numerical value. Okay, up to this we have understood. Now just evaluate this integration and get some answer. Okay, after getting the answer of this integration, see this minus sign is here. Okay, we will not talk about that initially. This kq1 as it is, kq1 q2 as it is, kq1 q2 as it is, then the integration of x square dx, kq1 q2 as it is, integration of x square dx. What is the integration of x raised to n dx? X raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Okay, that you can do. Okay, so what happens? kq1 q2 x raised to minus 2 plus 1 is minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 upon minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, means x raised to minus 1 upon minus 1. Okay, that minus 1 and the outside minus 1 has become here plus 1, but do not bother about the sign initially. Okay, now here the answer comes out to be minus 1 upon x. X raised to minus 1 means x raised to minus 1 means 1 upon x. Upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit means final position and initial position infinity. Upper limit and lower limit. Now after putting the values of upper limit and lower limit in the x, okay, x पहिल्यांदा r टाका नंतर infinity टाका. What you get is some answer k q1 q2 upon 1 upon r. आता साइनची काळजी घेताना काय करावं लागेल? साइनची काळजी घ्यायसाठी पहिल्यांदा आपल्याला हे बघावं लागेल की फोर्स कुठल्या नेचरचा होता. फोर्स अट्रॅक्टिव्ह नेचरचा होता की रिपल्सिव्ह नेचरचा होता. इफ द फोर्स इज ऑफ अट्रॅक्टिव्ह नेचर, हिअर वी हॅव सीन वन sign convention. If the force is of attractive nature, potential energy should ultimately come out to be negative, and if the force is of repulsive nature, potential energy should ultimately come out to be positive. Okay, so त्या हिशोबानं आता we have right now we have taken both these charges as positive, means force is of repulsive nature. Force is of repulsive nature, so final sign should be positive. Okay, final sign must be positive. So assign positive sign here, assign positive sign here, assign positive sign here. Okay, now here there is already -1 which we have compensated with this -1. So this positive sign, for this positive sign you have to assign minus sign here. असं बॅक साइड परत असाइनमेंट करत जायची. Okay, this minus sign here, same minus sign here, same minus sign here. Okay, and for this minus sign you have to think of this cos 180. Okay, पहिल्यांदा न्यूमरिकल व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट करा. फोर्स रिपल्सिव्ह नेचरचा आहे, पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी पॉझिटिव्ह यायला पाहिजे. This external work done is ultimately going to be positive. Okay, that external work done is ultimately going to be positive. So the potential energy is going to be positive. कारण सगळं एक्सटर्नल वर्क कशासाठी यूज केलं जाणार आहे? टू चेंज द पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी. ओके, so this work done is going to be equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R. So interaction energy of 2 point charges, potential energy of 2 point charges काय आलं? K Q1 Q2 upon R. Okay, this is the work done to bring the charges from infinity to given point. Okay, from the infinity to given point, and that is equal to your potential energy. That is equal to your potential energy of 2 point charge system, K Q1 Q2 upon R. Okay, this formula we have to remember. Next, the next point is potential energy of system of 3 point charges. Okay, now you know how to find out potential energy of 2 point charges. Okay, now we are calculating the potential energy of 3 point charges. Okay, let us call the first point charge as Q1, second as Q2, third as Q3. पहिल्याला Q1 म्हणूया, दुसऱ्याला Q2, तिसऱ्याला Q3. Distance between first and second is R12, 2 and 3 is R23, and distance between first and third is R13. Okay, what is the formula for potential energy of two charge system? It is K Q1 Q2 upon R. What is K? K is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon. Okay, so here what we can observe is this. Initially we will assume that all the charges are at infinity. To bring the first charge no work is required. Now we will bring the second charge. To bring the second charge, let me write it here. Okay, to bring the first charge no work will be required. Now we are bringing the second charge in the field of first, so what will be the value of potential energy or the work required? K Q1 Q2 upon R12. Okay, now we have brought the second charge in the field of first. Now we will bring the third charge in the field of what? When we are bringing the third charge, first charge is already present, second charge is also already present. So while bringing the third charge, we have to bring it in the field of first as well as in the field of second. So K Q1 Q3 upon R13. This is the work done to bring the third charge in the field of first, and same third charge is to be brought in the field of second. K Q1 Q2 upon R23. What is this? You can write the distance as R23 or R32. Sequence matter करणार नाही, distances आहे. Okay, पहिला चार्ज आणला, मग दुसरा चार्ज आणला, मग तिसरा आणला. पहिला चार्ज आणताना काहीच वर्क करावं लागलं नाही. सेकंड चार्ज आणताना फर्स्टच्या फील्ड मध्ये आणला, थर्ड चार्ज आणताना फर्स्ट आणि सेकंडच्या फील्ड मध्ये आणला. Here I should have written K Q1 Q3. Okay, तिसरा चार्ज पहिल्याच्या फील्ड मध्ये पण येणार आणि तिसरा चार्ज सेकंडच्या फील्ड मध्ये पण येणार. Here I should have written Q2. Okay, third charge in the field of first and third charge in the field of second. Okay, and in this way you can keep on writing potential energy of 3 point charges, 4 point charges, 5 point charges. Okay, here observe, here you can observe that to find out the potential energy of the system of 4 point charge. Just give me 1 second. To find out potential energy of 4 point charges, to bring the first charge energy required is 0. Now second charge is to be brought in the field of first, third charge in the field of first, third charge in the field of second, चौथा charge in the field of first, in the field of second and in the field of third. Okay, so first charge ची एनर्जी, तर फर्स्ट चार्ज आणताना तर काहीच वर्क होणार नाही आहे. To bring the second charge in the field of first, K Q1 Q2 upon R12 plus as it is. Third charge in the field of first, K Q1 Q3 upon R13. R13 काय? Distance between first and third charge. Potential energy to bring the potential energy or the work done to bring the third charge from infinity to given point in the field of the second charge, that will be equal to K Q2 Q3 upon R23. Fourth charge in the field of first, K Q1 Q4 upon R14 or R41. Sequence matter करत नाही. Now potential energy to bring the fourth charge in the field of second, K Q2 Q4 upon R24 or R42, sequence does not matter. Now potential energy or the work done to bring the fourth charge in the field of third, K Q3 Q4 upon R34 किंवा R43, sequence does not matter. ओके, म्हणजे पहिला चार्ज आणताना वर्क 0, दुसरा पहिल्याच्या फील्ड मध्ये आणणार, तिसरा आणताना पहिला आणि दुसऱ्याच्या फील्ड मध्ये आणणार, and to bring the fourth charge you have to bring it in the field of first, second and third. Okay, and accordingly you can keep on writing the potential energy of the system. Okay, now here we are given one question. What is the question? Let me read the question. What is the question? Find the speed of the particles when the separation between them is r. Okay, when the separation between them is r. Here we are given the first point particle q1 having mass equal to m. Here we are given the second point particle having mass equal to m. Now these 2 point particles initially are at distance of 2r. Okay, initially the दोघांमधलं distance किती आहे 2r. Now we have to bring now we have to find out the speeds of the particles when the separation between them is r. आता पहिला चार्ज निगेटिव्ह आहे, सॉरी पहिला चार्ज पॉझिटिव्ह आहे, दूसरा चार्ज निगेटिव्ह आहे. बोथ ऑफ these charges will start attracting each other. Okay, now there is no external force acting on this system, no external work is being done on this system. So whatever kinetic and potential energy of this system together present, that is going to be conserved. म्हणजे या सिस्टीमची टोटल एनर्जी कॉन्झर्व होणार, कारण एक्सटर्नल फोर्स या सिस्टीम वरती काहीही नाही आहे. ओके, सो या सिस्टीमची कायनेटिक एनर्जी आणि पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी काय होणार आहे, कॉन्झर्व होणार आहे. सो इनिशियली या दोघांमध्ये सेपरेशनचं डिस्टन्स किती आहे 2r, फायनली सेपरेशन किती आहे r. इथं काय केलेलं आहे आपण, कायनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम प्लस पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम इनिशियली इज इक्वल टू कायनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम प्लस पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम फायनली, असं केलेलं आहे. सो इनिशियली दोन्ही पॉइंट मासेस कसे होते, रेस्टला होते. सो इनिशियली कायनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम 0. इनिशियली पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम कशी येईल, आपण लिहूया तिथं. लेट्स ट्राय टू राइट इट हियर. Let us try to write it here. KE initial plus PE initial must be equal to KE final, must be equal to KE final plus PE final. Okay, now initial kinetic energy of the system, both these point masses initially were at rest plus, so initial kinetic energy is going to be 0. Initial potential energy, what is the potential energy of 2 point charges, K Q1 Q2 upon R12. K is K, Q1 is Q, Q2 is minus Q, Q2 is minus Q, K Q1 Q2 upon R12. 1 आणि 2 फर्स्ट आणि सेकंड चार्ज मधला डिस्टन्स किती आहे 2r. ओके, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी दी पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ दी 2 पॉइंट चार्ज सिस्टम इज इक्वल टू, फायनली काय होणार आहे, finally both these two charges, both of these charges q and minus q are attracting each other. Okay, so finally let's say the first charge has velocity equal to v1 and the second charge has velocity equal to v2. So final kinetic energy of the system कशी येईल, 1/2 m1 v1 square plus 1/2 m2 v2 square. सेकंड पहिल्या चार्जची कायनेटिक एनर्जी आणि दुसऱ्या चार्जची कायनेटिक एनर्जी प्लस पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टम फायनली दोघांमधलं डिस्टन्स किती आहे r. पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ 2 पॉइंट चार्जेस, त्याचा फॉर्म्युला काय आहे, k q1 q2 अपॉन r12. तो k q1 q2, पण q1 काय आहे, q1 is q and q2 is q and q2 is minus q. So k q1 q2 अपॉन r12 म्हणजे या दोघांमधलं फायनल सेपरेशन किती आहे r. ओके, आपल्याला काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे, v1 आणि v2 या दोघांचे जे काय मासेस आहेत, या दोघांचे मासेस जे काय आहेत हे दोन्ही इक्वल दिलेले आहेत. सो m1 m2 म्हणायची गरज नाही आहे. ओके, देर इज ऍक्च्युअली नो नीड टू से m1 अँड m2. ओके, ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड, m1 m2 म्हणायची गरज नाही आहे. we could have said only m also, that is also perfectly fine. So what happens on the left hand side, it is minus k into q square upon 2r is equal to, on the right hand side 1/2 m we can take common, or you can keep it as it is, no issues. In the bracket v1 square plus v2 square, let us call this as equation number 1. Sorry, this term is remaining, this term is remaining plus this k as it is, rather this q into q becomes minus q, So instead of this plus sign, let us write minus sign there. Let us write minus sign here. Okay, so minus k q1 q2 after multiplication will become q square upon r. Okay, now this we can put on the left hand side, and k q square upon r, k q square upon r we can take common. K q square upon r we can take common. In the bracket here what remains is minus 1/2, and this minus term on the left hand side will become plus term. Okay, so what remains on the right hand side? It remains 1/2 m into bracket v1 square plus v2 square. We have to find out the final speeds of the charges. Okay, now this 1 minus half is 1/2, that 1/2 and this 1/2 will get cancelled. Okay, so on the left hand side what we have, k into q square upon r is equal to m into bracket v1 square plus v2 square. Now here we have two equations and only one unknown. Okay, sorry, here we have one equation and two unknowns. Unknown is v1 and v2, so call this as equation number 1. Now we have to write one more equation in terms of v1 and v2. Okay, and as you can observe, external force acting on this system is equal to 0. External force acting on the system is equal to 0, and whenever external force acting on the system is 0, you know that force is rate of change of momentum. Force is rate of change of momentum. External force is rate of change of momentum of the system. If external force is equal to 0, it means rate of change of momentum of the system is equal to 0. Rate of change of means derivative. Now derivative of momentum is equal to 0 means momentum of the system must be equal to constant, कारण constant ची derivative 0 येते. Momentum of the system must be equal to 0. ओके, कारण constant ची derivative 0 येते. म्हणजे जेव्हा जेव्हा सिस्टीम वरचा एक्सटर्नल फोर्स 0 असेल तेव्हा तेव्हा सिस्टीमचा मोमेंटम, सॉरी सिस्टीमचा मोमेंटम 0 नाही, कॉन्स्टंट. 0 नाही म्हटलं पाहिजे, कॉन्स्टंट म्हटलं पाहिजे. ओके, कारण कॉन्स्टंटची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 0 येते. तो मोमेंटम कॉन्स्टंट असेल सिस्टीमचा तर नेट फोर्स 0 आहे म्हणा, किंवा एक्सटर्नल फोर्स 0 असेल तर मोमेंटम कॉन्झर्व होतोय म्हणा. सो राईट नाउ वी हॅव वन इक्वेशन अँड इन दॅट वन इक्वेशन वी हॅव टू अननोन्स v1 and v2. Okay, now let us try to conserve the momentum of the system. Now to conserve the momentum of the system, I will write initial momentum of the system is equal to final momentum of the system. Initially the first charge and the second charge both were at rest, so I will write initial momentum equal to 0 कारण दोन्ही charges rest ला होते. Now final momentum in the rightward direction is equal to all rightward momentum minus all leftward momentum. Okay, so rightward momentum balance करतोय असं म्हणा मी. So initially rightward momentum was 0. Now the final rightward momentum will be what? m into v1. Net rightward momentum काढायचा. So all rightward m into v1 minus all leftward m into v2. No need to write m1 m2. Okay, so here this m into v2 on the left hand side, and therefore I can write m into v1 is equal to m into v2. Sir, this m and m gets cancelled. What we get is v1 is equal to v2. So now you have second equation in terms of v1 and v2. Okay, here you have the first equation in terms of v1 and v2. Here you have second equation in terms of v1 and v2. So now you can just figure out what is the value of v1 and v2 just by using the two equations, two unknown logic. Okay, two equation, two unknown. Solve these two equations simultaneously. You will get the answer for v1 and v2. Okay, दोन इक्वेशन दोन unknown सॉल्व करा म्हणजे फायनल आन्सर मिळेल. ओके, so इथेही तेच केलेलं आहे. क्वेश्चनच्या आन्सर मध्ये तुम्हाला लक्षात येईल की काय काय केलेलं आहे. पहिल्यांदा एनर्जी कॉन्झर्व केली आहे आणि नंतर मोमेंटम कॉन्झर्व केलाय. नंतर काय केलंय? मोमेंटम कॉन्झर्व केलेलं आहे. ओके, सो देयर यू गेट टू इक्वेशन्स. ओके, द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन इज बाय कॉन्झर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी and the second equation is because of the conservation of momentum. And now you can find out the values of v1 and v2. v1 ची व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट करा. v1 v2 तर इक्वलच आहे. v2 ची व्हॅल्यू आपोआप कॅल्क्युलेट होईल. ओके, फाइन, just give me 1 second. Okay, all right. So next point I have. Let's see the next point. Now the next point is also one more question. Let us see what that question says. Okay, the question says find the distance of closest approach. Okay, now here we can observe the initial system. Okay, and here we can observe the final system. Okay, here this is our final system. We have to find out distance of closest approach. Distance of closest approach. Okay, fine. System काय काय दिली आहे बघा. Okay, here we are given one point mass having initial velocity equal to 0. Here we are given another point mass having initial velocity is equal to u. Okay, आणि या पॉइंट मासची इनिशियल वेलॉसिटी u आहे आणि सेकंड पॉइंट मास ॲट रेस्ट आहे. सेकंड पॉइंट मास ॲट रेस्ट आहे. ओके, दोन्ही मासेस तुम्हाला इक्वल दिलेले आहेत. बोथ दी मासेस आर ऑफ इक्वल डिस्टन्स अँड इनिशियल सेपरेशन इज व्हेरी लार्ज. ओके, इनिशियल सेपरेशन इज व्हेरी लार्ज. ओके, नाव both the charges, both the values of charges are given as plus e. म्हणजे here actually in the question it is given that both are of protons. Both the charges are the charges of the proton. Okay, the first point mass is a proton, second point mass is also proton. Okay, so let us try to solve this question, distance of closest approach question. काय होता हा question? It was this. Here you have the first proton having charge is equal to plus e, having mass equal to m. Here you have the second proton, okay, at a large distance from the first proton, and this second proton is thrown with the speed is equal to u towards the first proton, and now you have to find out the distance of closest approach. So what will happen? This is proton, charge on the first proton as well as charge on the second proton, both are equal to plus e. So हे दोघं एकमेकांना रिपेल करतील. Initially first charge is given to be at rest. Initially first charge is given to be at rest. सेकंड प्रोटॉन मात्र त्याच्याकडे अप्रोच व्हायला लागलाय. ॲज दिस प्रोटॉन स्टार्ट्स अप्रोचिंग द फर्स्ट प्रोटॉन, दिस प्रोटॉन स्टार्ट्स एक्सपिरियन्सिंग द फोर्स अँड स्टार्ट्स रिपेल्ड. ओके, स्टार्ट्स गेटिंग रिपेल्ड अँड बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट रिपल्सिव्ह फोर्स, because of the force, this proton starts accelerating, and because of that acceleration, velocity of this proton goes on increasing. So finally when they reach at the closest distance, okay, shortest distance, okay, distance of closest approach, या दोघांमधलं डिस्टन्स इनिशियली कमी होत जाणार का? बिकॉज दिस सेकंड प्रोटॉन इज अप्रोचिंग द फर्स्ट प्रोटॉन and the first proton is moving away from it, but initially the velocity of the this proton, okay, second proton is more than the first proton. But when the distance between them becomes the shortest distance, when the distance between them becomes the shortest distance or the minimum distance, at that instance what happens? In velocity of the first proton, let's say it is equal to v. Let us call this potential energy as v dash then. Okay, let us call this initial velocity as v dash, कारण ती झिरोच होती किंवा v initial म्हणूया त्याला. Let us call this as v initial, and the final velocity of the first proton is v. आणि या प्रोटॉनची सुद्धा वेलॉसिटी कमी होत किती झाली आहे? ती v झाली आहे. ओके, हा पण रिपेलच व्हायला लागलाय. हा जो काय सेकंड प्रोटॉन आहे तो रिपेल होत असल्यामुळे त्याची वेलॉसिटी कमी होत गेली आहे. ओके, पण तो अप्रोच करायला लागलाय पहिल्या प्रोटॉनला, आणि पहिला प्रोटॉन पण रिपेल व्हायला लागलाय. त्याची इनिशियली वेलॉसिटी 0 होती पण ती इन्क्रीज व्हायला लागली आहे. म्हणजे मागं जो प्रोटॉन आहे, द प्रोटॉन विच इज बिहाइंड इज इन्क्रीजिंग इट्स वेलॉसिटी, इज डिक्रीजिंग इट्स वेलॉसिटी, त्याची वेलॉसिटी कमी होत चालली आहे. and the proton which is on front, okay, जो पुढे आहे, okay, which is ahead, its velocity is increasing, त्याची वेलॉसिटी काय होत चालली आहे? ती मात्र इन्क्रीज होत चालली आहे. ओके, तो एक स्टेज अशी येईल जेव्हा याची वेलॉसिटी कमी होत आणि याची वेलॉसिटी इन्क्रीज होत दोघांची वेलॉसिटी ऍट पर्टिक्युलर मुवमेंट इक्वल होणार. त्या मुवमेंट नंतर जो मागं प्रोटॉन आहे त्याची वेलॉसिटी अजून कमी होणार आहे, जो पुढे आहे त्याची वेलॉसिटी अजून वाढत जाणार आहे. ओके, सो व्हॉट विल हॅपन? त्याच्यानंतर मात्र दोघांमधलं डिस्टन्स इन्क्रीज होत जाणार आहे. सो आपल्याला क्लोजेस्ट डिस्टन्स पाहिजे आहे, डिस्टन्स ऑफ क्लोजेस्ट अप्रोच. सो ही ती सिच्युएशन असेल जेव्हा दोघांमधलं डिस्टन्स क्लोजेस्ट असेल, त्यावेळी दोघांची वेलॉसिटी काय असेल? इक्वल असेल. ओके, सो आता काय करायचं आहे? या सिस्टीमवरती एक्सटर्नल कुठलाही फोर्स लागत नाहीये. ओके, देर इज नो एक्सटर्नल फोर्स ऍक्टिंग ऑन दिस सिस्टीम. सो व्हॉट यू कॅन डू? यू कॅन जस्ट कॉन्झर्व द एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम. Okay, now to conserve the energy of the system, what you can write? Conservation of energy, that is initial KE plus initial PE. Initial KE of the system, पहिला तर चार्ज रेस्टला आहे, प्लस दुसऱ्याची कायनेटिक एनर्जी 1/2 mu square. Okay, initial KE of the system plus initial PE. Initially both these charges are at large distance from each other, means they are at infinite distance. So you can take the interaction energy or the potential energy equal to 0 is equal to फायनल केई प्लस पी. फायनल केई किती येणार? पहिल्या चार्जची किती येणार? 1/2 mv स्क्वेअर प्लस दुसऱ्या चार्जची किती येणार? 1/2 mv स्क्वेअर. ओके, आणि दोघांची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी फायनल केई झाली प्लस फायनल पी. फायनल पी कशी काढणार? दोघांची इंटरॅक्शन एनर्जी, पहिला चार्ज ई आहे, दुसरा चार्ज पण ई आहे. सो के Q1 Q2 अपॉन R12, K is K, Q is E, Q1 is E, Q2 is E divided by R mean, divided by R mean. Okay, so here you can observe that this is one equation and here we have two unknowns. हा R mean तर unknown आहे as well as हा V पण unknown आहे. आपल्याला हा V माहित नाही आहे ना, हा V, हा जो काही V लेटर आहे हा आपण घेतलेला आहे. सो हा V आपल्याला माहित नाही आहे. इथं आता आपण काय करणार, व्हॉट वी आर गोइंग टू डू हियर, U चालेल इक्वेशन मध्ये, काही अडचण नाही. सो आता आपल्याकडे झालं एक इक्वेशन आणि दोन अननोन. सो नाव वी नीड टू राईट द सेकंड इक्वेशन. ओके, दॅट विल गिव्ह अस द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ V. असं सेकंड इक्वेशन आपल्याला लिहावं लागेल जे आपल्याला V ची व्हॅल्यू देईल. म्हणजे आपल्याला V ची व्हॅल्यू मिळाली की R मीन ची व्हॅल्यू काढता येईल. कारण झालंय कसं, या इक्वेशन मध्ये एक अननोन, हे आहे इक्वेशन, हे एकच इक्वेशन आहे आणि याच्यामध्ये दोन अननोन आहेत. ओके, हियर वी हॅव वन इक्वेशन and here we have two unknowns V and R mean. So what you can do is you can conserve the momentum. Okay, momentum कसा conserve करणार किंवा momentum का conserve करणार, कारण एक्सटर्नल फोर्स ऑन द सिस्टीम काय आहे, झिरो आहे. या सिस्टीमवरचा एक्सटर्नल फोर्स झिरो आहे. तो या सिस्टीमचा इनिशियल मोमेंटम हा तर रेसलाच आहे, सो याचा मोमेंटम झिरो. हा इनिशियली लेफ्टला चालला होता, तो इनिशियल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम इज इक्वल टू फायनल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम. आता इनिशियल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम कसा लिहिणार मी, मास इंटू वेलॉसिटी. दिस इज द इनिशियल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम. हा तर रेसला होता, त्याचा मोमेंटम लिहायची काय गरज नाही. इज इक्वल टू फायनल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम. फायनल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम काय आहे ना, ऑल लेफ्टवर्ड मायनस ऑल राईटवर्ड. पहिल्याचा लेफ्टवर्डच आहे, सो एम इंटू व्ही, प्लस दुसऱ्याचा पण लेफ्टवर्डच आहे, सो एम इंटू व्ही. सो नेट लेफ्टवर्ड, इनिशियल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम इज इक्वल टू फायनल लेफ्टवर्ड मोमेंटम. हे आहे आपल्याकडं सेकंड इक्वेशन. 2mv इज इक्वल टू mu. m ला m कॅन्सल करा, सॉरी m ला m कॅन्सल करा. दिस 2 विल रिमेन ॲज इट इज, दिस 2 विल रिमेन ॲज इट इज. सो 2 times v is equal to u. So value of v is equal to u upon 2. Call this as second equation. Now here you have first equation, here you have second equation. Second equation, from the second equation you can find out v. You can put that value of v in this equation, in the first equation. So two equation, two unknown, you can find out what is the value of closest approach. Okay, एक प्रोटॉन इथं आहे, एक प्रोटॉन इथं आहे. पहिला प्रोटॉन रेस्टला आहे, दुसरा प्रोटॉन पहिल्या प्रोटॉन कडे फेकलाय. ओके, द सेकंड प्रोटॉन इज थ्रोन टुवर्ड्स द फर्स्ट प्रोटॉन. व्हॉट विल हॅपन, इनिशियली दे विल स्टार्ट अप्रोचिंग इच अदर. ओके, पहिला जो काय प्रोटॉन आहे तो इनिशियली रेस्टला आहे, त्याची वेलॉसिटी लेफ्टवर्डला जायची हळूहळू इन्क्रीज होत जाईल. आणि हा जो काय मागचा प्रोटॉन आहे, द सेकंड प्रोटॉन, इट्स वेलॉसिटी विल गो ऑन डिक्रीजिंग डिक्रीजिंग डिक्रीजिंग. ओके, सो इनिशियली दे विल अप्रोच इच अदर. दोघांमधलं डिस्टन्स हळूहळू कमी होत जाईल. बट ॲट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम both of the velocities of both the charges will become equal, and at that time the distance between them will become minimum. Okay, that minimum distance we have to find out. Okay, and just by using the conservation of energy and momentum you can solve these kind of questions. Okay, let us move on to the next question. What is the next question here? Here we have to find out work done. Here what we have to find out? Here we have to find out work done to move the point charge A from this position to this position. Position A पासून position B पर्यंत आपल्याला एक point charge Q न्यायचा आहे. We have to move the point charge Q from the position A to position B. Okay, we have to find out the work done or external work done. How to find out work done, external work done? External work done is equal to change in kinetic energy of the system plus change in potential energy of the system. What is the change in kinetic energy? Final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. This charge, central charge, is always at rest. This given charge is rest at point A, ultimately also at point B it is again at rest. So final kinetic energy of the system as well as initial kinetic energy of the system is always at rest. Means initially capital Q and plus capital Q and small q both are at rest. Initially both are at rest. Here initial kinetic energy is here, initial kinetic energy, both are at rest. Finally also both are at rest. Okay, finally also both are at rest. So this entire term is going to be equal to 0. Okay, now final potential energy. Finally this point charge Q will be at point B. Finally the point charge small q will be at point B. What is the interaction energy of 2 point charges? What is the interaction energy of 2 point charges when the distance between them is r? Very simple, k q1 q2 upon r. Okay, this is going to be the final potential energy of the system minus what is the initial potential energy of the system? Initially small q is at, again distance equal to r. What is the initial potential energy of the system? K q1 q2 upon r. So k q1 q2 upon r minus k q1 q2 upon r, that gets cancelled. Final answer becomes 0. So what is the amount of work required to move the point charge from point A to point B? From point A to point B, that will be equal to 0. कारण एक्सटर्नल फोर्स न केलेलं वर्क डन कसं कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं असते? हाऊ टू फाइंड आउट वर्क डन बाय द एक्सटर्नल फोर्स विच इज जस्ट इक्वेटेड टू चेंज इन कायनेटिक एनर्जी प्लस चेंज इन पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी. इनिशियली पण दोन्ही पॉइंट चार्जेस रेस्टलाच आहेत, फायनली पण दोन्ही पॉइंट चार्जेस रेस्टलाच आहेत. सो कायनेटिक एनर्जी काही चेंज झाली नाही. जस्ट फाइंड आउट द फायनल पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी minus initial potential energy, that will give you work done by the external force. Okay, next question काय? What is the next question? Net electrostatic energy of the configuration is given to be equal to 0. Then find out the value of Q. या कॉन्फिगरेशन ची एनर्जी आपल्याला किती दिली आहे? 0 दिली आहे. आणि आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? Q ची व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट करायची आहे. कसं करणार? We will call this as the first charge, we will call this as the second charge, we will call this as the थर्ड चार्ज. पहिला चार्ज आणायला एनर्जी किंवा पहिल्या चार्जची एनर्जी 0 म्हणूया. ओके, आता आपल्याला दुसरा चार्ज आणायचा सिस्टीम मध्ये. सो सेकंड चार्ज विल बी ब्रॉट इन द फील्ड ऑफ फर्स्ट. सो वी विल राइट k q1 q2 अपॉन r12. 1 आणि 2 मधलं डिस्टन्स a. ओके, आता दुसरा चार्ज आपण पहिल्याच्या फील्ड मध्ये आणलाय. नाउ लेट अस ब्रिंग द थर्ड चार्ज इन द फील्ड ऑफ फर्स्ट. सो k q1 q3 अपॉन r13. r13 किती आहे? अगेन स्मॉल a प्लस. नाउ वी हॅव टू ब्रिंग द थर्ड चार्ज इन द फील्ड ऑफ सेकंड. आपण काय काय केलं? टू ब्रिंग द फर्स्ट चार्ज, टू ब्रिंग द सेकंड चार्ज. नाउ वी आर ब्रिंगिंग द थर्ड चार्ज इन द फील्ड ऑफ फर्स्ट, थर्ड चार्ज इन द फील्ड ऑफ सेकंड, थर्ड चार्ज इन द फील्ड ऑफ सेकंड. k q2 q3 अपॉन r23. 2 आणि 3 मधलं डिस्टन्स, what is the distance between 2 and 3? root 2a. Okay, and this interaction energy has been already given to be equal to 0. 0 is equal to all k common and cancel, a common and cancel. Okay, with this 0 it will get cancelled. q1 is q, q2 is q, q1 is q, q2 is q, so that will be equal to q square. q1 is q and q3 is capital Q. q1 is q, q3 is capital Q, plus q2 is q, q2 is q, and q3 is capital Q, q3 is capital Q. Okay, so here upon root 2, this upon root 2 here, we have to find out capital Q. So this q square on the left hand side will become minus q square. Now capital Q common. What remains inside bracket is small q plus q by 2. Actually small q common. So what remains here? 1 plus 1 by root 2. 1 plus 1 by root 2. So q square and q gets cancelled. Now this 1 plus 1 by root 2 will get in the denominator. 1 plus 1 by root 2 will get in the denominator. And this is going to be the value of capital Q. ठीक आहे असेल, व्हॅल्यू ऑफ कॅपिटल क्यू असेल. मग तुम्ही काय करू शकता? व्हॉट यू कॅन डू इज यू कॅन जस्ट मल्टिप्लाय दिस रूट 2 हियर. सो रूट 2 plus 1 upon root 2, then that root 2 will go into the numerator, and that in that way you can find out the final answer. Okay, but basically method is going to be this. Okay, you are given the energy of the system to be equal to 0. Write down the energy of the system, equate it to 0, and find out the value of this capital Q. Okay, now next. In the next question, what is given to us? Let me read it. Initially the charges are at infinity. Initially the charges are at infinity. Find out the work done by the electric field. Okay, आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? वर्क डन बाय द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. आणि इनिशियली हे सगळे चार्जेस कुठे होते? इन्फिनिटीला होते. ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस फाइंड आउट वर्क डन बाय द एक्सटर्नल फोर्स. वर्क डन बाय द एक्सटर्नल फोर्स. Okay, now what is the work done by the external force? Very simple. sir, change in kinetic energy of the system plus change in potential energy of the system, but we will bring all the charges from infinity to given point without acceleration, so kinetic energy change is going to be 0. Now final energy of the system minus initial energy of the system. But sir, initially all the charges were at infinity. Initially all the charges were at infinity. So energy of the charges, energy of the system when all the charges at infinity ती आपण किती घ्यायची? 0 घ्यायची. So work done by the external force is going to be equal to final potential energy, कारण ही term पण 0 झाली. This term also becomes equal to 0. Now how to write the final energy of the system? Let us call this as the first charge. हा आपला पहिला charge है. Let us call this as the second charge, this as the third charge, and this as the fourth charge. Now to bring the first charge, energy required is 0, plus to bring the second charge, we have to bring the second charge in the field of first. So K, first charge Q, second charge Q, Q1, Q2 upon R12. What is R12? Small a. So we have brought the second charge in the field of first. Now we have to bring the second charge, we have to bring the third charge. Third charge in the field of first. K, Q1. Now this charge is negative, right? No, this charge is positive and this charge is negative. Actually second charge was negative. Second charge was negative, so I have to assign one minus sign here. First charge is Q, second charge is minus Q, so one minus sign I have to assign here. Okay, now we are bringing third charge in the field of first. Third charge in the field of first. So K, Q3 is Q, Q1 is Q, K Q1 Q3 upon R13. R13 किती असणार? What will be this distance? What will be this distance? If this is A, if this is A, this will be root 2A. This will be root 2A. So K Q1 Q3 upon R13, that will become root 2A, plus we are bringing third charge in the field of first. Now we have to bring the third charge in the field of second. K Q2 Q3, Q2 is minus Q, Q2 is basically minus Q. So K Q2 Q3 upon R23. R23 किती है? Small a. Okay, now we have brought the third charge in the field of first. Now we have brought the third charge in the field of first and as well as second. तीसरा charge आपण first च्या field मध्ये आणि second च्या field मध्ये आणला. Now we have to bring the fourth charge in the field of first, in the field of second, and in the field of third. So K Q1 is Q, Q4 is minus Q, Q1 Q4 upon R14. R14 किती है? A. R14 किती है? A. So fourth charge in the field of first, plus आता fourth charge in the field of second. K Q2 Q4 minus Q minus Q minus Q minus Q, Q2 Q4 upon R24. R24 किती असणार? Again root 2A. Again root 2A, plus now we have to bring the fourth charge in the field of third. So K Q3 Q4. Q3 is what? Q. Q3 is Q. Q4 is also, Q4 is minus Q. Q3 Q4 upon R34. R34 is A. Okay, so K Q square, 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 all those K Q square and upon A, upon A, upon A, all these upon A, and K Q square can be taken common. So W external is equal to K Q square upon A into bracket. What remains? Here minus 1. Here what remains? 1 upon root 2. Here what remains? Minus 1. Here what remains? Minus 1. Here what remains? Minus minus plus 1 upon root 2. Here what remains? Minus 1. Okay, this is the work done by the external force. Okay, but you are asked work done by the internal force, work done by the electric field. So W external can be written as negative of W internal. And W internal म्हणजेच work done by the electric field. Okay, and that you can very easily find out. The right hand side will remain as it is. Okay, you just calculate this on your own. Okay, हे स्वतः स्वतः तुम्ही calculate करू शकताय. Okay, so W internal means work done by the electric field. This you are asked. Okay, so this minus sign will go on the right hand side also. Okay, in this way you can figure out the final answer. Okay, so let's see what is the next point there. Now in the next point, in the next question, what we are asked here, we are asked find the change in potential energy when the charge 1 and 2 are interchanged. Okay, so we are given one initial system, we are given one final system, and we have to figure out change in potential energy. Okay, so let me draw this initial system and final system once again. We have here minus q, here we have plus q, here we have minus q. Initially these distances are given as r and again r. Okay, now they are saying that interchange the first and second charge. They are saying interchange the first and second charge. This was initially, and finally they want us to interchange these two charges. So I will place here plus q, here minus q. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3, and now they are asking find out the change in potential energy of the system. Change in potential energy of the system. काय नाही, पहिल्या सिस्टीमची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी काढा, दुसऱ्या सिस्टीमची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी काढा, चेंज म्हणजे फायनल मायनस इनिशियल करा. लेट अस ट्राय टू फाइंड आउट इनिशियल पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी. हाउ टू फाइंड आउट इनिशियल पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी? ट्राय टू अंडरस्टैंड. Let us try to find out initial potential energy. To find out initial potential energy, what we can do? We will bring the first charge in the system. How much work? 0. Let us write initial potential energy. To bring the first charge, work required is 0. Now we have to bring the second charge in the field of first. So K, Q1 is minus Q, Q2 is Q, divided by distance between them is R. Q1, Q2 upon R. Plus, now we have to bring the third charge in the field of first, third charge in the field of second. Let us bring third charge in the field of first. So K, Q1 is minus Q, Q2 is minus Q, or Q1, Q3, Q1, Q3 upon R13. R13 is 2R. R13 is 2R. Plus, now we have to bring the third charge in the field of second charge. So K, Q2, Q3, Q into minus Q, Q into minus Q upon R here, upon R here. Okay, now we have brought the third charge in the field of first and third charge in the field of second. So this total is going to be equal to initial energy of the system. Similarly, you can find out the final energy of the system. How to find out final energy of the system? How to find out final energy of the system? To bring the first charge, work required 0. Now we have to bring second charge in the field of first. So K, Q1, Q2, Q1, Q2 upon R12. What is the R12 value? It is small r. Plus, then now we have to bring third charge in the field of first. K, Q1, Q3 upon R13. Q1 is Q, Q3 is minus Q upon R13 is 2R. Now we have to bring third charge in the field of second. So K, Q2 is minus Q, Q3 is minus Q upon R23. Upon R23, distance between 2 and 3 is again R. So in this way, you can find out the final energy of the system, initial energy of the system. Just find out change in the energy of the system. Okay, what are the things that you can take common? K into Q square upon R. Okay, all the K into Q square upon R you can take common. All the K into Q square upon R you can take common. Okay, so काय करायचं आहे? इनिशियल एनर्जी आणि फायनल एनर्जी तुम्हाला पोटेन्शियल एनर्जीज कॅल्क्युलेट करायची आहेत, अँड आफ्टर दॅट यू हॅव टू फाइंड आउट दी वर्क डन. ओके, आफ्टर दॅट you have to find out work done. Okay, now similarly one more question is here. Let us try to understand this question. What is asked? Prove that in this system 2q value is more than 3q. 2q is more than 3q given that potential energy of the given system is positive. एक सिस्टीम दिली आपल्याला here capital Q, capital 2q and minus small q. This distance is a, this distance is a, this distance is a. आपल्याला एक सिस्टीम दिली आहे, या सिस्टीमची एनर्जी पॉझिटिव्ह सांगितली आहे, या सिस्टीमची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी पॉझिटिव्ह सांगितली आहे, आणि काय प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे? 2q इज मोर दॅन 3q. काय केलंय? एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम इज इक्वल टू, आता याला 1 2 3 असं म्हणूया. लेट अस कॉल दिस ॲज फर्स्ट चार्ज, लेट अस कॉल दिस ॲज सेकंड चार्ज, लेट अस कॉल दिस ॲज थर्ड चार्ज. To bring the first charge in the system, energy kiti 0, no need to write. Now we are bringing the second charge in the field of first. Okay, in the field of first. So what is the amount of energy required? K Q1 is Q, Q2 is 2Q upon R पाहिजे, R square नहीं. K Q1 Q2 upon R. It should be K Q1 Q2 upon R. Okay, just remove this A square. We are finding the energy. Okay, just remove all these A square. K Q1 Q2 upon R. K Q1 Q2 upon R. Q1 is Q, Q2 is 2R, R is A. K Q1 Q2 upon R plus, now we have to bring the third charge in the field of first. Now we have to bring the third charge in the field of first. So K or here K Q1, this is Q1, this is Q3 upon R13. K Q1 Q3 upon R13, third charge in the field of first. Now third charge in the field of second. K Q2 is 2Q, Q3 is minus Q upon A, distance between them. Okay, so in short काय केलेलं आहे, परत एकदा सिस्टीमची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी कॅल्क्युलेट केलेली आहे. This potential energy of the system, now what you can do, you can take this A as a common denominator, and then you can take K into capital Q, K into capital Q, K into capital Q common, K capital Q upon A, K capital Q, K capital Q, K capital Q and upon A common. What remains inside bracket is this, and this is your potential energy of the system. This is your potential energy of the system. But this potential energy is more than 0. So if this potential energy value is equal to this, but this potential energy is more than 0, it means this value should also be more than 0. G का value है KQ upon A into bracket 2Q minus 3Q, that value must be more than 0. Now this 0 into A, this 0 into A 0 होईल. KQ ने divide करायला गेला, KQ divide करायला गेला, A multiply करायला गेला, 0 बरोबर तो 0 झाला. Final answer काय येईल? 2Q minus 3Q is more than 0. So 2Q हा minus 3Q right side ला गेला काय होईल? Plus 3Q. So ultimately काय prove झालं? 2Q is more than 3Q. Okay, that was to be proved. Okay, check are the things revised in today's lecture clear to all of you? Because in the next lecture we are going to revise the next point that are related with the potential. Okay, after this I think electric potential starts. Yes, here electric potential starts. Okay, so potential energy points we have revised today, and in the next lecture we will revise the electric potential point. Okay, potential energy points we have revised. In the next point we will revise, or in the next lecture we will revise potential point. Okay, in this lecture we are going to stop at this point.